Hey everyone, it's Kruhl Sentru. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Warlock Master the Arcane. As always, try to end at the end of a turn so I can see what's going on. Yeah, he's tromping around. Alright, those two are at war, red and purple. There's Mal and Zoshi. Well, at least they moved a little bit away from where I'm trying to go. That'll give me a chance. They're getting all lined up for their fight. Looks like they're going to try to take Thalaria. Those ships should do a number on the city, but unless they can get ground troops over there, it won't mean a thing. Yeah, well. That's why I should double check and see, like, what the political climate is again. I'm pretty sure it's doing well. Yeah, they're attacking that sea serpent, which I'm trying to get rid of as well. Just to get rid of the blasted thing, you know? Well, they took a small hit. See, the less health you have, the less damage you do. So it actually can help to have units. Oh, right. Assassins, yeah, those things hit hard, and that was a critical hit. 52 damage, ouch. Okay, well, I built some stuff, so let's see. So money and food are in. Yes, I needed food badly. Alright. Or mana and food, excuse me. Looks like I need mana, too. Oh, and here's some good money income from the Craftsman District, and the bank will provide more money. So 44 returns, pretty darn nice. Let's see, okay, so we can hit them. Yeah, that's over half the city's health right there. And cities don't do a lot of damage, unfortunately. Towers, on the other hand, can still hit fairly hard. So that's nice. What are the other towers aimed at? Alright, so this one will finish off the sea serpents. When I get to the bats, I'll have them capture that spot so I can get the money for it before anyone else does. And the last one I'm guessing is the Kraken? Yep, the Kraken. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, so these guys can go out. Okay, that'll expand up to there and cover that. I think I actually wanted them to move up to here, if I remember correctly, and then found the city right on the hill. I just didn't have the opportunity at the time because they were blocking me. Since they've been so kind as to move, might as well, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I have an idea of sorts. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have my guys kind of line up on the edge here. And they can go to here. That should be good enough for now. So I'm gonna have them go across the ocean. You know, she was crossing there, but, you know, then I made a land bridge. Yeah, definitely want her to be with my team. Okay, so there's my first scout. Capture the reef. Okay. Oh, we got a couple of these guys. That could be very deadly. Okay, I'm gonna move this way. Away from the sea serpents if I can. But that means I have to watch out for sea serpents if I'm gonna try to cross the ocean. Looks like... oh, we got a few guys. Where are they gonna go? They got nowhere to capture ground, realistically. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We go to here? That's good enough. I think I'm going to have them go with my other troops. Okay, so what I'm going to basically do is try to sneak past the sea monsters on the ocean. Alright. Anyways. So I'll go ahead. You know, I have an idea. That's right. I was going to open up the Mystic Portal by going through it. Even though this is like suicide, pretty much. And I can't even get back through. Which is commonplace, really. See, there's some really nice things. Sorry, it's like every time I hit the edge of the screen, it runs around. So this has a weird landscape. It's inverted. Like this. This is... see, you have Ardania, and then this is Inadra, which is just Ardania spelled backwards, because it's the opposite world. So, like, the ground instead of green is all red. And they just did some weird things like that. And it's a bit of a different world. It's their mirror world. In fact, I think if you open up the worlds panel, so the main one is Ardania, and this is, yep, Hanadra. And if you look carefully at it, it is Ardania spelled backwards. It's kind of fun we got this one. In the sequel, actually, it's a much more important one. Okay, Greater Fire Elementals are an elite unit. They're very deadly. Let me go ahead and read this, because this one's actually really commonplace and deadly. It's an elite magic caster. Yeah, it is an elite, and it is deadly. Fire elementals are beings composed of living plasma, creatures from the elemental plane who have traveled to Ardania for unknown purposes. They often guard holy grounds, and that's, yes, very common. And from the collected works of His Majesty's advisor, whatever. Alright, so going ahead and mousing over the resistances so you can see this here. That's right, you can't see my cursor, but you can see my pop-ups. Alright, so they are 72% resistant, or less damage taken, basically, from melee and missiles. 75% less from life is puff. You know, that's just normal for anything that's living. Immune to death. Poor undead are gonna have some trouble there. And 30% less elemental damage. Spirit magic, almost no one resists, but that's pretty tough. So you're gonna have to hit this thing with a lot of elemental, or just a heck of a lot of damage, which is usually what you end up doing. So, and they guard pretty much every holy ground. If you don't see a holy ground guarded by these, it's probably because something happened to the fire elemental or they run away. So watch out. These things are where you get temples. That's really nice, actually. Whoops. I don't want them to be queued up for any extra movement. Anyways, I'll have them explore around. They'll probably get killed, and that's okay. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal here. Okay. See, they already have Scout, so I don't need anything else. So what I'm trying to do is to be able to just see far out. Ooh, crud, I ended up too close to the magic tower. I wasn't paying enough attention. I forgot they can hit 3 squares away. So I was paying attention to these guys, the sea serpents, which hit with 16 damage, but these are going to hit with 10 death damage, which they... See, they're taking double damage. That may shoot them down outright. I'll have to watch out. I'll have to figure out a way to be able to handle this. Sneak past everything. But in the meantime, let's check our spells real quick. I mean, I believe... Oh, wait. She hasn't gotten her spells up because I didn't have mana income. I was really worried about that. Okay, so let's go to Blessing Spells. What's the most important for her? I wonder. You know what? Actually, I have an idea. It's going to take a little bit to cast, so it'll actually work on next turn, but I'm going to have Water Walking cast on her. And I can cancel this out later when I get Levitate, but this will allow her to cross the ocean and not have to go into a boat, which means if she gets killed, in other words, she won't just get killed because she's in a boat. And may be able to do some pretty significant damage, too. Okay. And my allies are actually going to... Well, it looks like they're not going to actually attack the enemy, but they're certainly getting in the way of them, which means that may be a distraction for them. Hopefully. One can hope, you know? I don't know as though she's going to go prance around. Whatever. Oh, I forgot to check my actual status, like who's in alliance and who's just, you know, ceasefire and so forth. Okay, how we doing? Yeah, it looks like Thalaria's getting pounded there. No surprise. Oh, they got some nice Minotaurs already. But they're about to lose them to the ocean. That could have been a smarter move by them, but too bad now. Okay. Ashar the Wisest. Yeah, he is a pretty cool guy. Yep, told you they'd get killed. It's all my bats dead right then there. Poof. Yeah, see, green bats are a dime a dozen. That's why you can get away with them dying. You know. Let me see. Yeah, we got, looks like 8 for, I think, something like 10 or 20 gold. I mean, it's dirt cheap. Alright, so the city took another chunk, but because it wasn't a crit, which does double damage, then I'm okay. Alright. Okay, well, I guess this video is going to have a short break. Anyways, you may not even see it. It may just be a quick cut. Alright, so spell is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and cast that. Sorry. That interruption's got me kind of thrown off, but you know, things happen. I'm going to give her wind walking as well. These guys do need to go into the ocean, though. And rule number 3, I don't get why she says that all the time. I assume it's just some sort of joke, though. New quest. Build a temple to Kruhl. Interesting. What direction was I trying to go? Excuse me for a sec here. That's right. I think I was actually going to go for Helios, so Kruhl's not so bad. But it'll push me away from Kruhl if I deny that. So that can make it worse. So I'm going to let it go for the moment, even though I'm not going to actually build one to him. Enemy near the city. Oh, right. Let's go ahead and keep pounding him. Dang, I didn't think they'd be that tough. Well, they are getting weaker, so that'll help. And Kraken gets shot again. The usual. Ooh, we can build more stuff. Alright, how many towers do we have? What size? We've got 2 towers, that's fine. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is... I'm pretty sure this is the capital? Yeah, this is the capital. Alright, so if I get a Chamber of Spears, then I can get the Hall of Commerce, which I believe... I'm going to open this up. So I'm looking at is if I can get... Oh, where is it? It's got to be around here somewhere. Chamber of Blades? Yeah. Taishar Knights and Taishar First. Taishar First are just absolutely awesome. So I want that. It looks like I'm going to need the Chamber of Spears next. Okay, it doesn't really matter where I put anything, but I'm going to go ahead and clear the forest this way. Later on I'll grab things like the Foundry and such. But let's grab our awesome stuff, because that'll be one of my first major units here. Okay, now what? We already have a tower, right? And we're already of the proper size, so let me think about this. Right. What are these guys producing? Mana and knowledge, right? Okay, so any of these things can be good. Okay, this will open up the School of Alchemy. This will give me Sorcerer's Evangel, potentially. Mana storage doesn't give anything else, but this is just flat out, you know, increased mana. How much mana baseline do I have? So 50% will add on an additional, looks like 3.5, whereas this one just adds on a flat 5, and it's actually cheaper. So I think I'm going to add it on mana well. This will help me be able to get more mana, and I need that right now. So I'll go ahead and go for that. Keep up my mana supply. Okay, now these guys are going to carefully scout around, because I don't want them to just get flattened. Like those vampires and those Ritter fire elementals, yeah, they'll kill me outright. And is that... Oh, old crypt is what I was saying. Okay, looks like that's all they can do, and that leaves these twerps. Well, they're not really twerps, but... Alright, it's tempting just to send them off to quickly zip in and grab those things, but that's probably not the best idea. Alright, well, I'm going to have to call this video here. I hope you're all having fun. I'll see you next time.